All right, we are at Lagrange Park Antique Mall. We're gonna head inside, see if they got any cool items, and we will show you what's inside. This is Sean, the What's Up Dude. Heading up here, they do have some signs, and look, it is a cow. Don't have a cow. We'll have some fun. And here is the entrance. And we do have some glassware if you're into that.
Pretty good. How about yourself? Good place to come and beat the heat. Yes, a little bit.
Here's some football cards. Some jewelry in here and some glassware. And you all know I'm looking for specific things, superheroes and comic books and toys for my son. That's the stuff that can get me in trouble sometimes. Or we're just exploring to see what they have in here. A few little toys and trinkets in here. Oh look, it's E.T. Old Shaquille O'Neal merchandise. Have a lot of glassware in this antique mall. If that's something you're interested in. Some old fire engines, tractors, a couple toys. If you like Coca-Cola, got some old Coke cups. Oh, here's a bin of some toys I could look through. See what we got in here. Of course, first thing I see is Batman. And my dad did find Superman. And this is something weird. Spider-Man and Batman at the same time. It must have been a little merger adventure. Right over here we do have some Elvis figures. Some jewelry in the back. Looks like we have a room full of clothing. A couple games up there. So yeah, whatever you're interested in, you will find a variety of things at most antique shops you go to. And you never know, everyone has their own thing, and you might find some treasures that you want to bring home.
Right on time when you need it the most.
Right in here we do have some older toys. Battleship right there. Cool little trinkets in here. Decorations for your home. Yeah, a cool little Darth Vader right there. See, never know what's gonna pop out. And oh, I see a Batmobile. Let me see what this is all about. Looks like it's an old phone. It's kind of cool. And we have a die cast of the Batmobile. Couple things you can put on the wall in a man cave if you want something nice to look at. some kitchenware right here. We'll head back here in the back to see what else we can find. A couple glass figurines. Some more clothes. A couple old signs back here. Got a Diet Pepsi sign, which is kind of cool. A little Christmas decoration in the back. Jackpot. We have Legos and other trinkets that either me or my son would be interested in. And I did find a whole case of comics, but I did go through most of these and it looks like most of them are Marvel. And although I will say I do like Marvel, I do not collect Marvel comic stuff unless it teams up with DC ever in a rare occurrence like the comic I just picked up. But they're still cool to look at and see what's out there. And right here we have a few dolls to look at. Of course, Darth Vader. More glassware, some more clothes. I did find some beer steins, which my dad does love. Might tell him to come look at those. He collects the German beer steins specifically. He went to Germany in the army for a couple years and served the U.S. military.
Hello, it's me, Luigi. We found you.
Right here we do have some swords. Those are really cool. A couple Batman books I see. Star Trek figurines. This is called the budget corner. So this little back area is supposed to be stuff that people might like, but on somewhat of a budget.